Why is it?
What up, my boys? Welcome to the stream. This is the Overrace and Swag Gamer stream.
What's up, guys? It's Overrace Gamer here. We got another live stream here. We got Swag Gamer here. Right where we left off with. So welcome back with another one as always. This is Game 7 against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Detroit finally. Thank God I'm out of play. Yeah, I got the home players. Alright. Anyways, smash the
I think that's why I'm winning, because I had the home advantage.
Potentially, but I still won at the fucking Saints, so what do I give a shit? They suck.
Haha, take that offense.
Anyways, smash the subscribe button on the road to 400 subscribers. You guys know how it is. Shit that bitch. Subscribe. Bottom description right next to my name. Follow me on Twitch if you guys especially want to enter that PSN $50 gift card giveaway.
I fucked up.
At 50 followers on Twitch, I'll be doing it on my YouTube channel once I get close. So definitely do follow me on Twitch. Middle links in the description. Swag Gamer to enter that $50 gift card giveaway. So do follow me on Twitch if you guys haven't. You guys will be updated all the time when I go live on my Twitch channel. Follow me on all my social medias. All the links are in the description below.
God damn.
Especially Twitter and join my Discord if you guys want to be. Oh, and Instagram, by the way. I want to post that in there too. To keep you guys updated when I go live, do videos, all the crazy shit. Keep you guys updated on that good shit. If you guys do follow me on them. Do follow me on them. Links for everything is in the description. You guys know the shit. So, let's get into the shit.
Oh shit.
Shit is being used today. A lot of shit.
I'm sorry. I'm really mad that they're like near my end zone right now.
What's up, one viewer? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I'm really mad, guys, because the Vikings are right about my end zone right now.
We basically start off right where we left off, and we're going against the Steelers in Detroit. Hope you guys enjoy. If I do another game, It'll be totally different than this, though, because this will be the second one. So I might not upload this right away. I don't fucking know. Shit, I don't know. Or I just might get high. I don't know.
Excuse me?
I'm like dead anyway, so I just might suck that bitch in and
fall
asleep. Go right and knock myself right out. Like that shit up. I don't want to smoke that shit too much. I gotta get up for work the next day, so.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you can say you're sick. That's bullshit.
I'm gonna have to come in right away though. So
Oh, what? Oh, what?
I might not have to. I might just text him and be like, you need me to come in at 9? No, you can trade back at 10 or something. Like, ah, shit, yeah. I can just kind of sit there like, You guys want this? What's up, two viewers? What's up?
Hello, everybody.
Smash that subscribe button, 50 followers for Swag Gamer.
Today's matchup features one of the best passing offenses in the NFL. The Lions are #1 in total pass yards, going up against the Steelers, who will have to be at their best to slow them down. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL sends us to the state of Michigan as we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play.
Got it?
They've got all W's on the ledger so far. A perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 9th-year man out of Georgia, their quarterback, and that's Matthew Stafford.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Look at the dance and the juke. And he's free going down the left
look at this.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Eric Ebron, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch. That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And it's like again. Nope. Oh.
Oh, good. I'm down. No!
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone.
Now blowing back forward. Oh.
Is that the final?
Oh, that is the final. So, yeah, it's ridiculous.
God damn.
I'm already beating the shit out of fucking Steve.
Martin
Final alert, who won?
Out to kick it away.
The Chargers won?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by a man who's becoming an elder statesman among quarterbacks in the league, drafted back in 2004. It's Ben Roethlisberger.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award. And he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely, and he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
That's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home.
And right away, he lost the football.
Get it down!
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
What?
On second down, it's Bell.
Get him. Oh, flag. Shit, get him.
And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held.
Dude, they're 6-8-1 now.
Set. What should I do? Homie, what should I do? Accept or decline?
Accept.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late.
Can you get the next wild card? All right.
After the penalty, it's Bell.
Get him! Get him!
And he's able to plow forward up to about 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know. I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. Let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. That'll bring up second down.
Okay. Divisional championship? Oh my
From
God.
the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. And now the Lions' defensive starters.
It's hard to believe that a guy can get double-digit sacks in the NFL, and we can still describe him as raw, but that's the case for Ziggy Ansah, who went to BYU, mainly as a track and field guy, gravitated towards football, became a starter for 1 season, and then moved into the NFL. A lot of potential left to scratch for him, a lot more pass rush moves left to be added, but he is a scary, scary prospect.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Get him!
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From injury. TJ Lang is available to play. Yes.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Let me go away.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
NFL draft now.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
What?
Okay,
Well, I knew one
please
thing.
give
It
me a
wasn't his
good
primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw the little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That open selection.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Bad.
Keep those chains moving.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Damn.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Aaron, this is what happens when you fucking don't throw the damn ball.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
And
his throw is incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Exactly on number 44. Okay. I picked that. I picked
Out of
something
the
good.
gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open.
No!
Rodgers. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Richard Rodgers, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was the prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
Wait, then you turn about NHL.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Shit, because
he went to Notre Dame.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
Game's not over.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On first down, Stafford here. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Second down now after the pass completion. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdul.
Man, you never told me this was
not a
fucking
whole
running.
lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
I can't believe they tried to.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
3rd and 5. Oh, shit. It was.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive
kidding.
and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
What a coincidence.
So they will go for it. Stafford. And Tate's got it.
Get that bitch.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And right with it here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Fresh set of downs here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. A touchdown apiece here in this first quarter of play. 7-all is the score. We're back to the Motor City after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it first and 10.
He's not fat. What are you talking about? Look at my fucking
There you go.
Now I'm going to stay up on us in this game.
To the air again.
You got two,
Stafford.
Joe.
Over the middle, complete.
Oh, shit.
It's Jones. And
Yes.
inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Get out, man.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Stafford.
Ignore that.
Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Running the ball is not going to help me out.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum.
I know what you're going to say when you watch this.
And now there could be
Don't
a
even
letdown
comment.
because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could
No, I
almost
wanna
hear
see
the
you.
collective gasp on the sideline as he
You're running the
could
ball,
not
so
come up with that football.
Already?
God
damn.
On second and 10, Stafford. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, shit.
Again, it's Stafford. Open is Tate. Touchdown.
They said that I made a good draft.
Golden Tate, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little
No!
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
I'm hurt.
You guys are really fucking up. You're losing by 2.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
There you go. There you go.
There was a flag in the kicking team.
Watch
Double
this.
take it in the end
Nail it.
zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your...
Hold on, guys. We gotta have that party sign going. party bitch going. Shit, my pants.
The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's right. Fuck. I didn't think staring into it would fucking blind the fuck out of me. Oh shit, that's bright as fuck. God damn. Well, we're really having a party, everybody. God damn. Shit. Let's see how that's doing in the stream, huh? Oh, fuck you, ad. Bitch ass ad. Always do that to me. What the fuck is she doing? What the fuck is wrong with her? Use your damn. You got silverware for a reason, bitch. Who's grabbing her hands in the fucking pie?
Who?
Fucking ad. Oh my god, that is fucking bright. It's. Look at it. God. Right behind you, you see this bright fucking light. I should almost take that from my house.
What do you mean?
Just take it home with me. So then when we have lots of people over, it's party, baby.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Maybe. It might not be me. I don't know. Probably.
They'll start the drive.
Oh,
with a
shit.
carry by Bell.
No, get him.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
What?
Ezekiel Siggy outside with a tackle for loss. Just think he's still learning the game of football. Didn't play a heck of a lot of it in his native country. And at BYU was just scratching the surface before he hit the NFL.
Yeah, from Ghana, where he really likes soccer and basketball, but football's okay for him, right?
Yeah, I think it's worked out very well. Drafted on potential, he's realizing it here.
And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 22-yard line. Called a no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. He's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. That's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Shining so bright.
Now Roethlisberger. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he spins past him into space. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
My God.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession.
He's like, and you can Georgia. He thought he was going to tackle me, but no, I just fuck with me. It's me. You got to do this dude fast.
Stafford on 1st down. Over the middle, complete to Tate. Golden Tate's gonna go. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
That's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Once, twice, 3 times. Come on, bitch. Here we go, one more time. Once. Got that. Hey, let's get it.
Now Prater to add the PAT.
Seattle 20. Houston 28.
Houston? You say Houston?
Whatever. 28.
What?
28. They're 20. They're beaten.
Wow.
28 to 20. Miami is beating.
It's Miami.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
Miami beating Baltimore. 30 did.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they have to pick things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't.
I knocked him out. And I got the ball and I ran. Bye-bye.
Maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Get that bitch
out. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steeler first down on a pickup of 11 yards. Bell is so good at that. He just catches so many passes near the line of scrimmage. In fact, the unique stat line for him last year, he had more yards after the catch than total receiving yards from the line of scrimmage on the season.
That doesn't even sound real, but when you analyze his game, you understand why a stat like that can occur. His ability to catch the ball, be elusive, and also strong enough to break tackles, that allows him to gain all that extra yardage.
Sorry I gave her. What time zone were you in? Jesus.
I was time zone on my own.
Oakland, 38.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
I'm trying to read it quickly because it's not fucking standard. Exactly. And then I'm trying to fucking read my game.
Hey, Gatorade.
That was come on.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2.
Beat their ass again.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Get that. Homie, what are you doing? No!
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
What is he doing? He had middle finger up.
And Antonio Brown yet to get back on his feet. Apparently shaking up that last play. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside.
It looks like he fucking broke his back or something. It wasn't my team, man.
You bastard.
Uh-oh. It looked like he was like this. Look at. It looks like he was like this. It's like this. Middle finger up his ass.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
And then when it zoomed in, then he was like this. And then no middle finger. It's like, oh, okay, I see what he's trying to do here. He's trying to do it secretly, I see. I can fucking see it.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Funny goddamn thing, bitch. I can suck your ass right there for the fucking middle finger up your ass. You can see it.
And on 2nd and 10 now. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
21. Oh.
In just 2 minutes' time, don't forget we'll get you to Orlando for our halftime report. To bring it to you, who else but Larry Ridley?
Now that man knows his football. Go get him, Larry.
What's with these rumbles, man?
Oh shit! That's payback for that bitch
10 yards still left on second down.
And that's all on three, too. So you guys saw that 100% chance.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
You heard it? It's on right out over his game. What the fuck are you doing, you crazy?
He was looking to hit his
What the
running back,
fuck is
Le'Veon
that?
Bell, that
I didn't
time.
even do anything, and you passed it.
The one thing that I like defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half.
That's so bad. Oh my god, that's so fucking bad. Oh. I can't help it. You guys are garbage. Oh my god. You guys are fucking garbage. Oh. Oh my god, I can't fucking stand that one. Oh lord. Oh my god. How's your side doing? Okay, you know what? I gotta fucking see that again. That was what the fuck? You freaking idiot! You idiot! Oh my god, what are you doing? What the fuck is this camera? Look at this. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. He's such a dumbass. You better walk away. Oh my god. That is so bad, dude. I wasn't even doing anything and you didn't even make it a complete pass. That was a free touchdown and you just threw it away like an idiot. And you threw that away. I don't think you guys are going to score this one.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On third down, Roethlisberger. He's caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
And deciding to run a hit trap really helped out. He can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
No.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal
Block
try.
it. Block
From the
it.
right hash, and this one just a chippy.
I don't know how to.
Go.
No!
And Boswell's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too.
That
was the old bend, but don't break approach.
Perfect.
But it
Just
kept
go
the
around
offense out of the end zone.
Go for it and run it. I'd do it.
I don't. They get a block
After
an
the
idiot.
successful field goal try, here's Boswell to
Yeah,
send it
but I
away.
can't do that all the time.
What the fuck?
This fielded at the 2.
Oh shit!
Oh, look at that.
Oh my god!
Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving.
What? What did you say? Something down?
No. I don't know.
This is capital letters. How? A million W's.
level.
Probably heard us.
That's also how you establish leadership, by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4.
That's it. That was too damn funny.
On first down at Stafford. Over the middle, complete.
If they ever
It's
do that
Tate.
again,
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I'm just kidding.
Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first
It
down.
doesn't mean I'm
He's
going to
coming off
lose.
the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the
I'll still
defensive backs
win.
with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
The ones that suck. Well, besides that one.
Throwing on first down. Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards for number 11. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Big Marvin right now just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
On first and 10, Stafford. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Injury timeout.
Ow, homie, what are you doing? God.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last
There's only 2
play
seconds.
in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, wait. Bitch, real.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
What are you doing, homie? This is. You never
And
said
he'll
this
be
was a
taken
run.
down here as that will lead
Scumbag.
us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
All right, Brandon, we'll see if I can get through this without being skipped.
Well, this
As
is
we welcome you to our EA Sports halftime report. The Lions are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Steelers just want to come out after the half and claw their way back
Yeah, they
into the
make it
game.
garbage because they totally missed something.
All
I
right,
didn't even
let's
do
get
anything
straight
before.
to it. Here's some highlights from the first
It
half.
doesn't mean they can't give me whatever.
First and 10. Ebron's got nobody around him
I
on the
have to.
catch.
That's my only
This
choice.
play goes for a score. Lions are up now by 7.
He'll probably come back.
His injury is actually bad.
Third down from the 32.
It's a turf toe.
Roethlisberger's on target
It's a
here.
turf
He's on.
He
He's out.
cut off the long drive.
Yeah.
with
You
the
got other
TD.
guys that are gonna come back.
As that'll tie the score at 7-all. Now early in the second, Tate's
Here's
wide
that guy.
open, able to make the grab. And this will go for a touch. That
Yeah,
left him
they
up
show
by a
that throw.
touchdown. Midway through the second quarter, it's Matthew Stafford targeting Golden Tate.
That was really
He goes
embarrassing.
As he
Come
sprints
on,
into
man.
the end zone.
Quick.
As they go out in front, 14-7.
I think your grandma's
So
would throw a
nothing
better
new
throw
from
than
here in
that.
Orlando. Let's get you back up to Ford Field.
No, they didn't.
As we hand it back over to Brandon Gott.
Embarrassing fucking grandma, their 84 or 5-year-old grandma could fucking make. Be on her fucking crutches and shit. Gets around like a bitch of old ass. Like, hey, I can do the grandma move,
Fumble.
bitch. Bastard. Next time you make
Both
that
teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
You got it for a week.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half.
Hey, no, that's what I was going to say, man.
These are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
You're going to fuck up twice. More like 4 fucking times.
His throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And it's third down.
I'm sorry to say this.
Had an open man that
The
time.
ref is not your team member.
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more.
He is white and black.
An absolute bullet.
Not yellow and white.
You see this catch?
The Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and 7.
Not white and yellow.
From the shotgun,
He stands out there
goes underneath
to know the
bounds.
difference.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
5 and 2, just stick it up their ass.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 11 more on that one and another first down.
They just got their damn toes in.
I'm out.
This team doing. Look at this right here. Probably just got it. Cleveland is 2 and 6. And
from midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. What are you doing? And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
What?
I like second down.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Shit.
And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be third and 6. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Prime time. Fucking prime time Sunday.
Here's Jordan Berry now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
That took forever to fucking throw it back. I was glad at this point.
And this is going to be ruled out,
wow,
I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will.
You really kicked it out of the damn
at the 19-yard
right
line.
into your grandma.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way
grandma
back
will catch
out
the ball.
for their first
She's in the
possession
fan.
of the second
She'll catch
half.
the ball for you if you can't do it.
Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
Yeah, you can't even throw it correctly.
Not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points.
There's nobody open.
Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield who's only covered for so long. So maybe they want to go to the zone scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception.
I don't even know why he's still in the damn game.
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On first down, Stafford here.
That's how I would have played it. Oh,
complete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more.
She probably would have said, she probably would have that. She probably jump up and down, man. What the fuck are you doing, you dumb fuck? You're my goddamn sibling-in-law, and you fucking missed it completely. You didn't even do anything. You get your ass off that thing right now before I come out there and slap you.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Second and 10, Stafford again. Ebron with it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position.
Well, you know what? You only got 2 points on the board anyway.
Matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Yeah, at least the
so here we go, first and 10 now.
Penguins. Whatever. Well, I got the Pittsburgh. You know what? They're in the same region.
Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2 minutes. Maybe. Catch up. With fucking 8 field goals.
On second down, here's Stafford. And he hits his tight end.
Wow, look at how quickly.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Wasn't even trying that time.
It only took Stafford 90 games to get 25,000 yards in his career, fastest ever, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matthew Stafford does. He can wait until they're actually open before delivering, as opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm, and he doesn't mind showing it off.
It's the 9-yard line now. It's 1st and goal.
I mean, it's got its mixed flavors, but...
Back to throw, Stafford. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he
did something right.
Watch out,
they're on the way.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they're likely forced a field goal attempt.
Look at that damn ball. He fucking hard. Shit.
Are you good?
Ground. Yeah, I'm good. See, now I'm watching that damn ball.
Here's Stafford now on second down. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Marvin Jones, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
You having fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on.
That's a surprise.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. It seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Prater on to add the extra point.
Cleveland won against the Eagles.
Listen, I didn't even think I would get another fucking touchdown.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
No, but then again, I guess I'm not surprised.
Dude, that's sad. They have 2 points.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's
That team, man. I don't even know what the fuck to say about it, man. That team's happy too, and then you got the shitty team. Happy too. You got angry 10, and you got 28. That's 2. The 8's just like,
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
Come on.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Did good.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't
But I wasn't even paying attention. The game. I was watching his game. And you still fucked up.
You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interception. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game.
Somewhere.
That's just really wrong.
To the corner where there's nobody in.
Football team, because that means
maybe somebody will catch
and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Now a play fake here on first down.
She's in the stands, you dumb pig. He ain't gonna catch it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll bring up second down.
Grandma thought maybe she could do it.
They didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit.
Give them 2 points, homie.
This game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete.
He was open.
Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets his
get your team together. You guys
from incomplete to complete.
That's fine. I don't give a shit about this. Okay, look at this. Look at this fucking replay, man. Okay, watch it. Watch it. Look at this. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. See, nobody was close to getting him. What the fuck does he do? He just throws it out like a prick he is. Look at this. He had this guy right here open.
Yeah.
And he also had, when he was about to throw it, he had also that guy open, pretty much. Right over here. Oh, this guy open, pretty much. See? Maybe even this guy, too, if you really wanted to go for it.
But he didn't.
But he guaranteed had this guy, 100%. What did he do?
He
went to his grandma. That's what he did.
No, he threw it to your team because, you know, they want you to have the ball.
Yeah, that's what he did. Where did the ball go? Where the fuck did it? Where the fuck did it go? Bitch, move. Get out of the way, coach. I can't see the damn ball. Your ass is in the way. Oh, there's the ball. Wait. What the fuck? How does it? Did it go through his ass? Did it go through that black guy's ass? What? Did it really? Oh shit. That guy almost got fucking hit. Look at this. Ow! Fuck! Look at that.
Wow, now they got 5 now.
Look at this.
What the fuck?
Wait, did that seriously go through? Oh my god, it did. Look at that. And then look, he's not even paying attention. What the hell, man? Wait, did your grandma get it though? Wait. Oh, wait. I think I see your grandma. Is it right there? Oh, no, she didn't get it.
That's fucked up.
It hit the boards.
Oh my god.
Hey, if you're gonna throw it to your fucking grandma, you gotta do better than that. Come on, man.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10.
He didn't even pay attention. That's rude. What? He's the cameraman.
Roethlisberger will throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at it.
Grandma must
for trying
be
to make that play.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20.
Wow, look at
tremendous return there, 39 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go play action here on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Not even trying.
He got 29 yards that time. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Hey, you also.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
That's not going to cut it, man. You got to do better than that.
Now 1st and 10.
He's got to throw a B-. That was a D-. Maybe even an E.
Oh.
E for excellence. It's the opposite. Sorry, buddy.
He'll fight
for
failure. Maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
To throw on 2nd down to Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Eric Ebron with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding a good target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Yes.
I don't fucking actually.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
That doesn't surprise me any, but look like people that do.
Johnny!
No, they do. Look at their fucking face.
Johnny!
Never.
No.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's Roethlisberger.
No!
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up second down.
Dumbass. Grandma's over here. But guess where you need to go? Down that way, not to Grandma. Your grandma ain't going to do anything. She's going to yell at you for being a dumbass for going towards her. What the heck are you doing? Okay, you know what? I got an explanation for you. Okay, because that was not acceptable. Watch him. Watch his dumb fuck. Look at him. Watch him. But he doesn't even go right. He just goes right to the stands. What the fuck you doing? Homie, you're supposed to gain yardage, not fucking lose it. Right? Go to your grandma.
Let's see what the
your
offense
grandma
comes with
matter.
here. 2nd and 8.
He's not in the game. He wants to kill you because you're not doing the right thing. What do you keep going?
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Now you're going straight.
6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Your grandma knocks some sense into it.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. There's Roethlisberger.
Wow, you actually get the first
to
down.
avoid the contact. They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down.
Hey, at least you didn't go to your grandma. That's a pro. Grandma won't yell as much. Candy.
Oh!
Like the keys. Bitch slap you. For making a stupid move.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
About that. We're gonna bitch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Running
2
the
yards
ball
on the
100%
pickup
of the
there.
time.
It'll be 2nd and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
Don't do
To me,
it
it
right.
seems that these
You ain't
guys
gonna
really
get
did a
shit.
nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run.
Yeah.
The best runs for the top running
no
back.
doubt.
Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. They've done that pretty successfully in this game.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
I didn't even run to him.
In there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection.
You know what?
Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance
God,
and keep
look at
him
him,
away
look at
from your guy trying to throw the
I didn't even
football.
run. I just came up to him. Hey, buddy. Put me out.
Hey, buddy.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
That's a bad.
Oh, it's an
Now
actual
Roethlisberger. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays
to the
harder
side.
to move it.
Oh, look at it. You gonna go for it too?
Maybe.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Johnny.
Might not.
Yeah.
Maybe she might. You can't hear me. You can't hear me anyway. He doesn't have any fucking ears.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on,
He's like,
and
hey,
he
team,
finds
touch
ways
this.
downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Here's Stafford. He's
Shit.
going to let one fly for Tate.
Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Look at this.
10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Let me watch that bitch again. But in a better perspective. Yeah, right here. So right here. So right here. So I'm at the I'm at this end. All the way at the other end. See this? And then right here. I throw it. Right here, boom. And he catches it right there. Look at that. He's already out there. And then he just goes.
Look at him.
Boom. Look at that, man. Bro. Doom. That's crazy. I never thought I would ever get one like that. Damn.
Prater on to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Dude, this score is out of it now.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
They're going to get shit in.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
What's the waste of the time?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Out left side here to Bryant. And he is leveled. Knocked down hard. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Yeah. In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Ooh, get low preseason. Oh,
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A beautiful fake. And now
look at this. Look at this. Oh my
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Lions will take over. And time to spotlight Golden Tate. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and
Pat, miss again. Still going, miss. Boom, look at that. That's like, what, 5 times?
is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. And they begin the drive with Abdullah. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Oh, it does say.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. To throw on 2nd down. Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Hey, Johnny, pay attention.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd.
Sure about that? You almost missed. You almost freaking flag.
Here's Stafford. And he connects with Ebron. And he will have the 1st down at about the 40. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Get that shit in.
So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
God, you can't get.
They were tackling me everywhere. Homie, nigga.
Wow, run it now out of the gun.
What's up, my bitch?
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Again, it's Abdullah.
They
got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Throwing is Stanley. And he's going to take it down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
What?
Here we go. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Detroit, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.
Just like Johnny Sears about kicking my ass. Like, well,
Come on, Ash. Give it. Oh, me?
no, me.
Here bros go.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew.
They got more
Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They need it anyway to make it.
It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Either one. Terrible. Hey, I'm just being honest, man. If you can't stand with that, then there's something wrong with you.
No!
Stop. Okay, seriously.
No, you're not going to sleep, motherfucker.
Yes. Stop. Why do I want to fucking upgrade him? Oh, maybe I do. Okay, I can't do anything fucking else, so leave me be. Homie, I already did my shit.
Homie, I already did my shit.
Bros,
Okay,
I'm
this
going
is sad.
Bros, I'm going to bed.
Johnny, in your live stream.
Homie, stop. What the fuck is this still here for? Bitch.
Bitch. Damn, Johnny, you do.
What's up, 2 viewers? Appreciate you guys joining in. Fuck, where's this? Oh, I know what this is. Damn, I might spend such a while for doing this. Spam that A, bitch ass button. I don't even give a fuck what they're saying. Okay, I impacted that. Great, cool. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, this is embarrassing.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Look at the Washington Redskins.
They didn't even score.
I know. That's how bad they are.
If you would have seen this team, you would have seen it throwing it at your mama is not the right answer.
You mean your grandpa?
Grandma ain't the fucking right answer. Because that grandma ain't gonna fucking catch it. She's not actually there. It's just your imagination.
Oh, yeah.
No. Here comes grandma. Goes right through and he bitch! Why don't you fucking catch it? But I'm not actually here, you dumb fuck. Pay attention to real life world. Dad, I'm missing the grave. I just can't go watch the play. And then you throw it to me like I'm a dumbass. Then you make me cry and sadden me. So that's a fucking game. Now I'm leaving because you're a bitch. For one, you suck at throwing.
What? What? Oh, I almost had the shit.
The game continued and I gave you a second chance. But then you fucked it up even
Johnny,
more.
end your live stream, you idiot.
No, I'm still talking. And then the rest of the period comes, and you fuck it up again. But this time you throw it at the fans. You run to the fans and then you throw it at them, thinking it was me once more. Man, at this point in time, then I left the fucking game because I knew once and for all you were the worst son I ever had.
Oh.
And you throw the fucking ball like a fucking 2-year-old. Because guess who you want to throw it to? Your mama, your grandma.
Damn, Johnny, calm down.
And then that bitch would cry.
Damn, Johnny, calm down. Holy shit.
That bitch did not cry. You know why? Because he was fucking tough. He's a beat. Just punched the grandma right in the nose. I said, go fuck yourself. No! Oh, you didn't run fast!
Oh, shit.
Anyways, was all that hilarious story out of the way? Because it was good, you have to admit that bitch. Fucking grandma and that fucking bastard. Fucking horrible thrower.
God damn.
I didn't even know his goddamn name, that's how bad he was.
That was Ben Roethlisberger, stupid.
Oh, Ben. Oh, Ben 10! Aha! That's where that bitch comes from.
Johnny, shut the fuck up.
Guess what, Ben 10? You're not a fucking hero, you prick. You didn't even know the show. You watch Ben 10. Suck as well. Can't even throw a ball. So good luck in prison.
Oh, Johnny! Damn! Holy shit! God
Nah,
damn.
just kidding.
Yeah, good luck in prison, you say, you idiot.
Yeah, if he even goes there.
He's not even going there, idiot.
No, I know. He might after
Good
that.
luck in prison.
He might after
God
this.
damn it.
He might after this game. After his grandma's done with him, he might. He might go right to it. His grandma might be like, "You bitch,
Johnny, no.
you threw so bad."
Johnny, shut the fuck up.
3 of the fucking plays that you're gonna go to fucking prison, bitch. For a
Johnny,
week.
shut the fuck up.
I think that's the right fair amount.
No, it's not.
A week, you know, prison.
What?
I mean, we can go more, you know. Or we could just do a week, you know. Your grandma wants you to go in prison, so just listen to your grandma. She's a smart woman. Sort of. She's a pretty smart woman. Smarter than you.
You did not just say that.
Well, I mean, old people are more wiser.
And your goddamn live stream, Johnny.
Let's be honest. Older people are more wiser. Let's be honest. That's an honest one. To certain things, not everything.
Shut the fuck up, Johnny. It's your live stream, you fuck.
Anyway, you bros probably know what I'm talking about. Because, I mean, my grandma's the same way.